Bloodhound family, it's your boy SNTV coming back at y'all with another Chirac Street Legends. And this episode is going to be about none other than Bloodhound Lil Jeff, aka Jeffrey Dahmer.
I'm Bloodhound, that's the game, bitch, you know that shit.
Lil Jeff is originally from that Trap City, Zone 7 area. Him and his brother Jay Boogie and his father have strong family ties over there. Lil Jeff claimed Bloodhound, which is a clique that consists of Drill City, MTV, and 400 East members. They predominantly BDs. They beef with 8 Trey Mob, Hit Squad, BKN, Gyro City, TYMB, Chris World, and their main beef is with Trap City. The war between Trap City and Drill City is a lot more personal because they were real close, and both sides have family on the opposing side. That war started with the death of Z Money. Allegedly, Trap City took his life. When Nelson saw her son at the hospital, she said the police in the room didn't speak to her. She said they treated him like evidence, not a person. It wasn't until the following day that she received a call from a detective. He told her that Zaire was killed in Avalon Park after he tried to run away from someone who shot at the car he was waiting in while his friend dropped off some clothes to be tailored. After hearing the commotion, the friend shot back at the assailant, saw Zaire lying on the ground, and left. "I couldn't come save him," Nelson said. "When I think about him dying alone, it devastates me." The doctor told her he was dead on arrival. "How many times had he been shot?" she asked. "We stopped counting at 29, she said. The doctor recounted. Hospital staff took her to see her son, but she could only see him from the doorway. They didn't tell her what happened or who killed him. All they gave her was an envelope full of resources. That day, Zaire became one of the 4,000 people who were fatally shot in Chicago over the last decade, whose killers still haven't been arrested, according to Chicago Police Department data. With many homicides left unsolved, thousands of families and friends are looking over their shoulders in their neighborhoods. It literally never gets easier," Nelson said, "to not have any results, to not have any answers." Z Money was said to be the type of guy that got money, and it's not clear why Trap City backdoored him. But sure enough, this incident is the reason why Lil Jeff jumped off the porch. One day, Z Money was a part of the hood, getting money, chilling on the block, and the next day, he was gone.
A fatal shooting yesterday evening. 19-year-old Jaleel Goins was pronounced dead at Rush University Medical Center, but police and nearby residents tell us the incident began in the 1300 block of West Taylor Street, where Goins was a passenger in a rideshare and was shot, and the rideshare driver drove Goins to the hospital.
Jaleel Goins was shot after getting into Robert Smith's car on Sunday night. Smith says he hit the gas when someone standing outside of the car started shooting. He rushed Goins to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. I was running stop signs at intersections to get away. So at one intersection I had to stop because there was a park coming through, and then I turned to him and said, "Hey, I'm for the ticket to the hospital." Eddie, he said, "Okay." Then the next time I stopped, I had to stop at a light because there was 2 cars coming through the intersection, so I couldn't run it immediately. And I looked at ID, and he wasn't moving anymore. Police have not made any arrest in this shooting.
Trap City had shot Jeff's cousin Q50, and for that the Bloodhounds had to retaliate. Jaleel just happened to be the easiest target at the moment. Jeff is said to be the driver on this hit.
Go ask my ops that Michael Drake his ass ain't get out that car. You know that? I was right there, you know that?
On January 26, 2024, at about 12:25 p.m., as Monty Lil Rob and 4 other students exited the Innovations High School for their lunch break. Gunmen hopped out right there on State Street and began opening fire, killing both Monty and Rob.
Hi, I need an ambulance downtown. I need an ambulance from Washington and Bowman. Somebody get shot. Outside, he's laying on the ground.
Gunmen opened fire on a group of high schoolers on their lunch break from class, killing 2 of them in the middle of downtown Chicago.
17-year-old Monterio Williams and 16-year-old Robert Boston, their lives cut short.
Before and after the shooting were all caught on a nearby surveillance camera. You can see both victims here on the left side of your screen. Here on the right side, a dark-colored SUV pulls up. Underneath the train tracks, at least one person can be seen running from the car, ambushing the victims.
Monty was allegedly behind Lil Jeff's jewelry being stolen, a watch and a pendant that ended up getting him and his friend killed. They ended up paying with their life, and Jeff claimed it every chance he got. It is alleged that when Jeff died, he had a warrant out for his arrest in this double homicide.
Y'all know this by now. I went black for like a week, and poof. Gotta go. After that one, poof. I came back, poof. I don't live them niggas though. I'm just playing. I'ma have to though, cause now it's like I just thought you was ready and you lied. Now I gotta kill your ass. Turns out into Zah. Damn. We respect shit turns out into Zah.
Khalil Dunbar, aka KD, was another hit that Jeff claimed. He was said to be the driver on this hit. KD was A. Trey, or Clayway. A man who was wounded in a shooting in Roseland on Sunday afternoon was hospitalized, according to Chicago police. Khalil Dunbar, 22, was in an alley near the 108th block of South Indiana Avenue just before 5 p.m. Sunday when he was shot in the neck, police said. Dunbar was taken to Christ Medical Center in Oaklawn in critical condition, where he later died, according to the Cook County Medical Examiner's office. No one is in custody.
Fuck that shit, that's 11. You gonna be.
There's a lot more bodies that's in the air. Lil Jeff claimed to have had 11 and had 10 teardrops on his neck, with 2 in close proximity and 3 in close proximity, indicating that he caught 2 at one time and 3 at one time. Jeff was so deep in the streets that even his mother and father knew what he was on, and they condoned it. This is a text between Jeff and his mother. He captured it. All I gotta say is she watched me work that 6'2". Her, go ahead, son. Your name ringing bells in the street. I said, is that my boy? Him. It definitely is. Her, I love it. Sliding on them niggas who slept in the bed with you. On Saturday, June 8th, 2024 at 5 p.m., Lil Jeff and his guys went to slide on Trap City on 66 and Rhodes. Lil Jeff hopped out first, thirsty to get his 12th body. He left his guys behind, not wanting to miss what looked like an easy kill. Jeff ran up shooting, causing his target to run and beeline towards a house, where he then ran up the steps, followed by Lil Jeff. As Lil Jeff goes to hit the steps, he's immediately struck down by gunfire. At this particular moment, Jeff's guys are shooting from the end of the block, all except one who's a bit closer. Jeff goes down and is picked up by his guys and taken to the hospital, where he succumbed to his injury. Jeff was struck twice in the chest. This whole play was caught on camera, and there's even pictures being shared of Jeff's alleged killer. Jeff's dad had this to say, and to let it be known, y'all didn't get him. He came trying to get y'all, and what happened happened. But the saga continues. Clear the streets. And I think that what we can learn from the story of Lil Jeff is this. Again, we see yet another potential breadwinner down the front line. Another soul lost. This situation reminds me a lot of the King Von situation. The only difference is Von was out of town and didn't actually go on the hit. This story shows you how a lot of times these kids never really have a chance. Their parents are just as much with the bullshit as they are. Back in the day, when you would see drug dealers offer their moms and grandmas money and they wouldn't take it, it was because they didn't condone that lifestyle and didn't want to help facilitate the destruction of their own child. They knew that once they condoned it, they might as well pull the trigger or bang the gavel themselves. This is also another example of poor tactics, rushing, not want to do things the right way, thinking that shit's sweet and it's not. Not that I condone this, but I am going to say this. If you're going to do something, do it right. Because normally, when someone jumps and rushes to do something, it doesn't end up right. And the results are always disastrous. This has been another episode of Chirac.